Welcome to the Explainer. You ever hit play on a movie on your phone and it just starts instantly, even though that file is probably thousands of miles away? Well, today we're going to map out the entire system behind that magic. We're talking about the complex, absolutely fascinating world of streaming technology that brings content to any screen, anywhere. Okay, so this is obviously a huge topic, so we're going to break it down. This Explainer is the second in a big 15-part series, and it's all based on a technical report from Virtualization Options LLC. Before we dive deep into all the nuts and bolts, we really need a high-level map of the entire system. Think of this as our blueprint for everything that's going to follow. And our guide for this whole journey? It's this comprehensive technical report that was built specifically for the people in the trenches. The IT professionals who design, operate, and have to fix these incredibly complex streaming platforms. This one quote from the report's introduction really gets to the heart of the whole thing. The magic isn't about downloading a file anymore, right? It's about this continuous, real-time conversation that's happening between a server and your screen. So how does that conversation actually work? Let's break it all down. So we're going to follow the report structure pretty closely. We'll look at 5 key areas. We'll start with the streaming revolution itself, then we'll get into the core infrastructure, the media delivery pipeline, how these platforms make sure you get a perfect stream, and then finally, how it all comes together. All right, so let's start with part 1, the streaming revolution. What is streaming really? It really is all about this play while receiving model. That's the magic trick. This steady, continuous flow is what lets you jump to the end of a movie instantly, or watch a huge live event with millions of other people at the exact same time. That's the core concept we're building on. Which brings us to part 2, the core infrastructure. So what's the bedrock holding up a massive service like Netflix or Disney+? We're talking about the actual physical hardware and the foundational software. The report breaks this foundation down into 3 main pillars. First, you've got the super powerful servers doing all the heavy lifting. Second, the massive, and I mean massive, storage systems that are holding petabytes of media. That's thousands of terabytes. And third, these brilliant compression algorithms called codecs, which are basically the secret sauce for shrinking gigantic video files so they can fly across the internet. We're going to dedicate a whole explainer to each one of those. Okay, so the media is stored and compressed. But how does it get from a server in Virginia to a phone in Tokyo in milliseconds? Well, that's the job of the media delivery pipeline. That's our third section. Now, this part of the journey involves 3 really critical components. You've got global content delivery networks, or CDNs, which basically put copies of the content closer to you. Then there are the specific communication rules or protocols that manage how the data flows. And then this really clever tech called adaptive bitrate streaming, which is what automatically adjusts your video quality depending on your internet speed. But just getting the data to your screen is only half the battle. How do you make sure that stream is secure, stable, and actually high quality? Well, that brings us to part 4, which is all about the user experience. And for any IT pro, this is where things get really, really interesting. The report dives deep into protecting content with DRM, the architecture of the video player on your device, all the crucial network optimizations, and the analytics they use to spot problems before users even notice them. So that leads to the big question, right? How do these massive platforms like Netflix or YouTube actually orchestrate all these moving parts to serve billions of hours of video every single day? This is where all the theory really meets practice. And that's exactly what the final section of the report and our series gets into. It looks at these advanced architectures and what's just over the horizon for streaming tech. So here, we'll tackle the unique pressures of live streaming, we'll explore some emerging technologies, analyze case studies of the big platforms, and then, finally, we'll take a peek at what the future holds for this whole industry. So the crucial point here is that this report and our whole series, it isn't just for casual interest. It's built to give practical, actionable knowledge to the professionals who are actually on the ground, making all of this work day in and day out. And this quote just nails the big takeaway from this whole overview. The technology is always moving forward, and it's moving at a breakneck pace. Just when we think we've perfected 4K delivery, here comes 8K and immersive VR formats. It is an absolutely fascinating and ever-changing field. So now we have our map of the streaming world. In part 3, we're going to start exploring the territory, and we're starting with the absolute foundation of it all, the server infrastructure. So what kind of hardware does it take to handle millions of simultaneous streams? Join us next time to find out.